when you couldn't go borrow from a bank, so you go to a loan shark to get a loan. All right, not saying that private credit markets are loan sharks. I'm just giving you an example of what it entails. You have recent events that have been transpiring that basically are showing how fragile this is. In the United Kingdom, they brought some of these issues into sharp focus. And the thing is, this is not a theoretical concern. This is not a theory of what could happen. It's stuff that's happening. So it's a definite, measurable market failure, and that stuff needs to be corrected in order to stabilize the private credit markets. Look, it has expanded over the past decade as banks retreated from certain lending activities following, post 2008. Okay, where the regulatory reforms came in after the collapse. That was pretty much created from derivatives and the like. And we're not going to get into that on this show really, but I want to focus on the private credit markets. Capital migrated towards private lenders, offering bespoke financing structures and faster execution as opposed to waiting, to go through the whole process, 2 months, 3 months, whatever the case may be. They can get this stuff done in days if need be, if they're comfortable. The assets under management in the private credit space, look, they've been ballooning, and institutional portfolios are increasingly relying on this asset class for yield generation and diversification. And this, look, the growth has outpaced the infrastructure. Fact. Okay, the private credit market within itself could be a great vehicle, but if the infrastructure is not keeping pace with what is happening in general, then you're going to have a problem. It's like building a city on quicksand. At some point in time, houses are going to start falling, things are going to start collapsing. And unlike the public markets where disclosure, clearing, custody, reporting frameworks, so on and so forth, all that is standardized, private credit still relies heavily on bilateral documentation. Basically, they're manually verifying that you have these assets, and if they're reporting them, who they're reporting